Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Azure DevOps Learning Hub. So, this is Azure DevOps Zero to Hero series. We won't just learn theory over here, but we are going to build really cool CI/CD pipelines, work on some hands on projects, and solve interview questions. We'll understand how Azure DevOps is used in real companies. Let's get started. Why DevOps? Before understanding DevOps, let's understand why it was created and for what it was created. Imagine we have a software company, developer is finishing writing a code, and then the operation team manually copies the file to the production server and the application crashes. The developer says, "It works perfectly on my machine," and the operation team replies, "No, it's not working in production." And this situation used to happen very frequently. So, some of the biggest problems which we had were manual deployments, human errors, slow software releases, and constant blame between development and operation teams. And that is the reason the organization realized that there has to be a better way, and that's how DevOps was came into picture. Now we understand what is a DevOps. Many beginners think DevOps is a tool, but it is not. It's a culture, a method, or a set of practice in which the goal is to deliver software faster, we have a good quality, increase reliability, and have reduced manual error because we are having a lot of automation and methodology in place. So, just a small tip, if an interviewer asks you what is DevOps, so you can confidently say it's a culture and a set of practices that is combining development and operations together. DevOps through automation, continuous integration, and continuous delivery, where we deliver software faster and better quality and have improved reliability. We'll understand the traditional software and software with DevOps approach. So, in a traditional method, application moves through requirement, development, testing, deployment, and finally maintenance. But the biggest problem lies here because it will generally happen after several weeks or even it will take months for the product to get delivered. However, when we have a DevOps cycle, the state is different. We have planning, then we have development, build, test, release. Then again, deploy, operate, monitor, feedback. So this creates like a continuous cycle where improvements are bound to happen much faster. We'll understand what is CI/CD. CI stands for continuous integration, build, test on every commit, and that's the two important concept. CD is deployment through, which is continuous integration and continuous deployment. So whenever we have a developer pushing the code into a repository, automatic pipeline will start and the application is built, tests are done, artifacts are generated. So this helps us to detect the issues at a very early stage. And the second is continuous delivery. So after the artifacts getting created, then we have it automatically deployed to the environments like development, QA, and UAT. Before production deployment, most organizations, especially banks, they require manual approval. So we have CAB meetings and then we go ahead and take the stakeholders approval and then proceed ahead. That is the reason why continuous delivery is much more common than continuous deployment in banking projects. We'll see about the DevOps flow. So a developer writes a code, then the code is pushed to repository, then it is triggered through pipeline. Then pipeline is going to build the application using Maven in case if you're using Java. Then it will execute automated tests. Now everything goes well, artifacts gets generated. It is deployed rather, then later on into the deployment or the development environment. Then we will go to the acceptance testing. Then after the successful testing and approval, finally it will get deployed in the production. The entire workflow is automated and hence it is helping all the organizations to deliver software quickly and also reliably. We'll have few quick interview questions around it. We'll revise some topics also that we learned. So we understood what is DevOps, why is DevOps required, is a tool or not, whether what would be the life cycle of DevOps, and how to explain continuous integration and delivery. Finally, what is the difference between continuous delivery and continuous deployment? I encourage you to pause this video and try answering these questions yourself before watching the next episode. It would be helpful. So today's homework is very simple. We are going to draw a pipeline. So a complete CI/CD pipeline on a piece of paper, like on a notepad or on a piece of paper. So it's like developer, repo, pipeline, build, artifact, development, QA, UAT, prod. Practice explaining it in your own words. Once you are able to explain this flow without looking at the diagram, you have understood the core foundation of DevOps. And that's it. That's the wrap for the episode 1 of our Azure DevOps 0 to 0 series. I hope you have some clear understanding of why DevOps was introduced and how the CI/CD life cycle works. In the coming episode, we will move from theory to hands-on practice. We'll create Azure DevOps organization ADO, a small project, maybe a repository, and explore every DevOps service step by step. And I hope you found this video helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Azure DevOps Learning Hub. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Happy learning.